A year from now, will you see the same reflection or undeniable proof of change? That's the decision point every new year brings. We vow to transform, to sculpt a confident physique, but last year's goals, they're likely still gathering dust. This cycle ends now. Changing your body is possible. The critical error is leaping into brutal deprivation. You see no results. Motivation tanks. You quit, often ending up worse than you started. Sound familiar? Your plan shouldn't include a blueprint for failure. Let's abandon the extreme. Here are 10 straightforward, science-backed strategies to lose fat effectively, sustainably, and without turning your life into a joyless grind. First, let's redefine dietary fat. You need to eat more of it. Pause. I don't mean drive-through fare. I mean strategic quality fats. Avocados, extra virgin olive oil, walnuts, whole eggs, fatty fish like salmon. Neglecting these sabotages your hormonal orchestra. The very hormones governing metabolism and storage malfunction. Severely low fat intake triggers a survival response. Your body hoards calories, stalling progress despite your hardest effort. So, target somewhere between 0.6 to 1 gram of fat per kilogram of your body weight each day. These healthy fats, they actually slow down digestion, which helps you feel full for longer and can really stop that mental hunt for your next snack before you've even finished eating. Now let's talk about engineering your energy burn. Creating a calorie deficit, honestly, it can feel like a battle, but here's the thing, you've got a secret weapon, the thermic effect of food. Basically, you want to eat foods that make your body work harder to process them. Ultra-processed carbs and sugars, they're metabolically cheap. But protein? It's expensive. Breaking down protein burns way more calories than breaking down fats or carbs. So, try to prioritize protein for a kind of free metabolic boost. Plus, it helps you build muscle and crushes hunger, which is just perfect for fat loss. Refined sugar is, honestly, a con artist. It's high in calories but super low in satiety, so you can eat a ton and still feel empty, which just sparks this vicious cycle of eating more. And here's the biological trap. When you eat sugar constantly, it floods your system and spikes your insulin over and over. Eventually, your cells start to go deaf to insulin, leading to insulin resistance. That means your body shifts its priority to storing fat instead of burning it. Even your taste buds adapt, making real food taste bland and driving you to crave that next sweet hit, again and again. The easiest win? Eliminate hidden sugars. Sauces, dressings, so-called healthy syrups, these are stealth calorie bombs, honestly. Cut them and you slash hundreds of calories effortlessly, without feeling deprived at all. A healthy meal drowned in high-calorie sauce is often, well, a fat loss trap. And before you start weighing lettuce like a lab scientist, use technology to protect your sanity. Sustainable fat loss shouldn't be a mental burden, right? Manually tracking every bite is a shortcut to burnout. Without consistency, your goals are just, well, fantasies. A smart tracking app is your solution. Set your goal in seconds, let it handle the math, guiding your daily intake to maintain a gentle deficit automatically. This is true effortless management. Take a seemingly perfect salad. With a good app, you snap a photo. It instantly logs the macros and calories. No spreadsheets, no guesswork. That's it, super simple. It looks clean, it looks innocent. But what if hidden cheese, croutons, or dressing turned it into a calorie landmine? No problem. Add missing items in just 2 taps. Stay precise and on target, avoiding accidental overconsumption. In a rush, use the barcode scanner. Grab a shake, scan, done. A massive updated food database means your newest snack obsession is already listed. Liquid calories are a silent saboteur. Sodas, lattes, juices, energy drinks, they're consumed in seconds, provide no fullness, and can stack hundreds of calories before your brain even logs them. You're drinking your calorie budget. Your hunger hormones don't register liquids like solid food, so you drink them on top of your meals. That's the stealthy accumulation of fat. Mindless sipping is a major culprit. Okay, so, carbohydrates aren't your enemy. Refined carbs are. When carbs are processed, it strips away fiber and nutrients, leaving behind quick-release sugar. your body digests it super fast, causing a blood sugar spike and then a crash, which brings hunger back really quickly. That's why you can eat a huge plate of white pasta and, like, be hunting for snacks just 30 minutes later. Even worse, a lot of refined carbs have added sugar, which is a double blow. You don't get lasting fullness, and your cravings just go up. But hey, this isn't about banning bread, it's about not letting processed carbs be the foundation of your diet. Instead, choose slow-digesting fibrous carbs like brown rice, quinoa, whole grain bread, and oats. These give you lasting energy, help you feel fuller, and make sticking to a calorie deficit way more manageable. So don't eliminate carbs, just upgrade them. You know, killing yourself on the treadmill for hours doesn't actually accelerate fat loss. It just leaves you exhausted, starving, and, honestly, more likely to over-reward yourself. So many people burn 300 calories and then treat themselves with 600. The smarter, play, walk. A lot. It might seem too simple, but that's kind of the genius of it. Walking burns calories without making you ravenously hungry or super tired, so it's honestly one of the best fat loss tools out there. It's low impact, sustainable, and easy to fit into your day. Aim for 10,000 steps daily. The transformation will honestly shock you. One classic mistake is trying to target stubborn fat areas with endless specific exercises. Spot reduction is just a myth. Doing 1,000 crunches only builds muscle under the fat, but the fat layer stays put. To really reshape your body, you need resistance training. Lift challenging weights, get stronger, build muscle all over your body, and while a lifting session might not burn as many immediate calories as cardio, the muscle you build actually raises your resting metabolic rate. Your body ends up burning more energy around the clock just to maintain that new muscle. Cardio burns calories today, but muscle builds a furnace that burns calories every single day. To make your diet feel less like a prison sentence, weaponize fiber. It's, your secret ally against hunger. Fiber slows digestion, keeps food in your stomach longer, and, promotes deep satiety. The result? You naturally eat less. Foods like black beans, raspberries, broccoli, and flax seeds aren't just healthy, they're natural appetite suppressants. They really make your diet easier to follow. On that note, include vegetables with every meal. I know, I probably sound like your parent, but honestly, the science is undeniable. Veggies are ultra low in calories but high in volume and nutrients, which means they fill your stomach without a calorie overload. So, here's a simple rule. Start every meal with your protein and vegetables. Finish those first, and you'll likely be satisfied before you even touch the heavier sides. Before we get to the final strategy, I want to know, what's your number one tip? Go ahead and share it below. Now finally, let's talk about the non-negotiable foundation: sleep. If you neglect this, you basically sabotage everything else. Here's why. Sleep controls the hormones that decide if you burn fat or store it. Poor sleep crashes testosterone, spikes cortisol, and flips your body's priorities from burning fat and keeping muscle to, well, the exact opposite. It's a terrible deal. But with quality sleep, you unlock better recovery, optimal hormones, lower stress, and accelerated fat loss, even if you don't change anything else. Aim for 7 to 9 hours in a dark, cool room and avoid screens before bed. A perfect diet and training plan with poor sleep still equals poor results. If you apply these 10 intelligent strategies next year, you won't just hope for change, you'll actually see it. If this clear path resonates with you, hit the like button, and for more insights that translate science into real results, make sure you're following Wines of Thought.